I prioritize me above everything. My happiness, my health, my needs. I see myself as truly the most valuable human. I see myself as very important. And this is why I take really good care of myself. The more that you can value yourself, the better care you're going to take of yourself. And somebody asked me today, and they said, have you ever had a hard time saying no? Like, do you feel like it's hard for you to say no? And in the past, it used to be hard for me to say no to people because I used to be a people pleaser. I didn't want people to be mad at me. I would just say yes. Oh, sure, I can do that, even though I really didn't have the energy or capacity to do so. And now I've gotten so good at saying no because I'm detached. I say no to things that don't serve me. I say no to things that don't give me energy. I say no to people. I say no to places. I say no to things. I say no to just anything in my life that doesn't serve me. It's a no. If I don't have the space or the capacity or the time, I say no. Even today, I was asked to do something, and I said no because I needed to prioritize me. I needed to prioritize going for a walk for my mental health. This week, I've been busy with my Conquer clients. We've been doing our body image boost program. There's going to be 3 trainings this week. There's a masterclass today for my membership clients inside of the Root and Rewire membership. And I've been, creating these trainings. I've been spending a lot of time with my clients. And on Tuesday in the evening, I plan to go to yoga. So I would have to leave at 7 p.m. And it was like 6:55. And every part of me was like, Lorna, you could just work through this. But I'm like, no. I said I'm going to go to yoga. I need this space. I need to clear my mind. I need to take care of me because I matter so much. You matter so much. So I went to yoga. I felt so good. I had the most amazing stretch. We were just stretching the whole class. I came home. I took a nice shower. I made myself a cup of tea. And I went to bed before 9 o'clock and I felt incredible. Today, I said no to something. Somebody asked me to do something. I said no. I wasn't able to. And I prioritized going for a walk for my mental health. So, do you realize how important you are? How good are you at saying no? I don't see saying no as rude, especially when it's something that I just actually don't have the time for or the energy for or the desire to do. I see it as actually beneficial for me and beneficial for the person on the other side. Because if you have ever been on the receiving end of somebody saying yes to something that they actually don't even want to say yes to, you're like, why are you even here? You're not even you can feel somebody's energy. It's like, you don't even want to be here. You don't even want to be doing this. Have you ever had somebody, maybe you've asked for help for somebody and the whole time, like they're complaining the whole time, or they're like huffing and puffing and you're like, okay, well, you probably should have just said no. Or like they're like saying the whole time, like, I have so much to do and this and that and the other. And you're like, well, you probably should have just said no. And it's beneficial for you and for the person on the other side when you're just truthful. You matter so much. And I want you to turn up the dial even more on your health, on your value, on saying no more, because this is going to transform your life. Living a life where you have it all means you say yes to things that you want to say yes to, and you say no to things that you don't want to say no to, that you don't actually want to do. You say yes to people that better your life. You say yes to opportunities that are going to transform your life. You say yes to things that you have time for that make you better. And then you also say no to things that drain your energy, things that you actually don't want to be doing or you just don't have the capacity for. And sometimes it's not even just a no, it's not right now. Even somebody asked me, hey, you want to go out for dinner tonight? And for me, I have a boundary where I typically don't do things during the week because that's when I'm focusing on my business. And I said, I'd love to, not tonight. That's a boundary. So sometimes it's not just about saying no, nope, can't do that. Nope. But maybe it's not right now. Oh, not today. Hey, well, I can't do this hour, but what do you think about this time? I can't do this date, but what can you do about this date? It is so not selfish to prioritize you. I highly prioritize myself. If you were to ask anyone, if you were to ask my husband, he's like, Lorna, you're literally the most consistent person that I know. You take really good care of yourself. I'm like, yeah, because I'm important. I value myself so much. And it wasn't always the case. I've built my way here. But I just know how good I feel when I take care of me. I know how good I feel when I say yes to things that fill up my cup. And I know how good I feel when I say no to things that don't serve me. I feel so good. And when you try it on, it's like you just notice how good you feel. And then it's like you're not afraid of saying no anymore. It's just like the quickest answer. It's like, nope, can't do that. And you know how good it is to, when you say yes to things that light up your soul, that make you feel really good, it's like, you don't second guess anymore. You're like, yes, I'm going to go to the yoga class. Yes, I'm going to do the morning routine. Yes, I'm going to hang out with this person. So turn up the volume, so to speak, turn up the dial on you, your value, your worth, your needs, what makes you feel really good, because that is so important. Our needs matter so much. Your mental health matters. Your physical health matters. And you have to choose your priorities. My business will always be very, very, very important to me, but I always come first. No matter what. My mental health, my physical health. Because how can I be the best coach to my clients if I'm not taking care of me? I take such good care of me. This is why I'm incredible. I'm an incredible coach. I have energy for my clients. I can best support my clients in the greatest way because they have a coach who cares about themselves. They have a coach who takes really good care of themselves. This is so important, you guys. This is so important. Your kids want you to have energy. Your kids don't want you to be snappy. Your kids want you to be happy. So when you think, no, I can't go to that workout class, you go. When you think I don't have time, you make the time because your needs matter. Your needs matter. I don't care how busy I am in my life. I will always prioritize me. I will always prioritize me time, my sleep, my workouts, my morning routine, my walks, things that fill up my own cup, time with my husband. Like, I don't care how busy I am in my life. It's like quality time with my husband, that's a must. I don't care how busy I am getting outside, getting in movement, it's a must. I don't care how busy I am going to bed at a decent time, like that's just non-negotiable. And you will be so consistent when you see yourself as valuable, when you recognize how important it is for you to actually get your needs met. So, this is another episode of the November podcast challenge of having it all. Integrate this into your life. My clients are really starting to turn up the dial on their boundaries. They're starting to say no more, and they're just feeling so empowered. You know, my coaching goes so much, it goes beyond binge eating. Yes, I'm going to help you conquer binge eating, of course, but I help you set better boundaries in your life. I help you see the value of you. I help you see how worthy you are and how valuable you are, and set these boundaries so that you're not stretched thin, so you're not at the end of the day running on low battery. I help you meet your own needs. One of my clients was sharing on a coaching call that she recognized that her needs weren't being met. And she had a conversation with her husband, and she was in a grounded state. She did some breath work. She couldn't really figure out like why she was kind of like just in this uptight space. And she recognized like, okay, my needs aren't being met. Okay, I'm going to have a conversation with my husband. And she felt so much better afterwards. Like, these are the things that I can support you with. It's not just conquer binge eating. Having it all means you have great communication skills. You have great boundaries. You prioritize yourself. You value yourself. All of this matters. I've done all of this work, which is why I live an amazing life, and which is why I want to help you live an amazing life as well too. Because conquering binge eating is amazing, but you know what's even better is being free from food, and then also having great relationships in your life. Also feeling fulfilled every single day. Also being able to communicate with your husband in a calm way without, turning to food because you're uptight. This is what I mean by truly having it all. So this is the November podcast challenge. Share this episode. Share this episode to a friend, to a loved one. Rate the podcast. Leave a review if you're enjoying the podcast. Send this to a friend. Send this to a loved one. And stay plugged into this podcast every single day, because in the month of November, I'm having literally the most magical time of my life, and I'm taking you along for the journey.